JavaScript, which is said to be the language of the web, adds dynamism to a web page. And all major browsers support JavaScript. And what do we mean by dynamism in a page? Well, we can do things like sort some items right on the browser, or we may enable a button in a form only when all the required fields have been filled in, or maybe change the background color of some HTML element based on a certain event. Unlike HTML, which is just a markup language, JavaScript happens to be a programming language, using which you may write programs which can execute, usually on the browser, doing something useful. So keeping with the tradition, let's start with writing a Hello World program in JavaScript. Let me first create a folder and name it Learning JavaScript. And let's create a new HTML file and name it Hello World in JavaScript.html. Now this is an HTML file which will be loaded in our web browser, and JavaScript code is written inside this HTML at some specific place, which we'll see. Don't worry about the details right now. Let's just get this working first. Open the HTML file that we just created in your editor. You can use any plain text editor like Notepad, TextPad or Notepad++. I am using TextPad, but for a bigger project one may choose to use Bracket or Aptena Studio. But we will do that later. Let's write the HTML head and body elements. The body element is to remain empty for now, as we are not displaying anything on the page. Now inside the head element, we open the script tag like so, and then close it. Inside this script block, we can write our JavaScript code. Keeping things simple, let's just show the string Hello World in a dialog box on the page. To show the alert dialog box, we write alert, which is a JavaScript function, which when executed makes the browser show a dialog box with the string that is passed to this function. So we pass the string Hello World, and in JavaScript we write a string within double quotes or single quotes, but more on that later. Let's just keep with double quotes for now. And because this is a JavaScript statement, we close it with a semicolon. Now let's open the page in a web browser. And as you can see, we see this alert box come up showing the message that was passed to the alert function. I will be using Google's Chrome browser for this tutorial. You may choose to use your favorite browser, but Google Chrome and Firefox provide nice JavaScript consoles, in which we can quickly write and test JavaScript code snippets.